I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to turn a PDF into a spreadsheet, and I'll also share some Google Sheets tips with you. This is a real-world example that I needed to do. I got the PDF of WCIRB insurance class codes, and I needed to create a Google Sheet so I could share it with the team and add a column for comments as well. If I just tried to take this and copy it into a Google Sheet, which I can open a new one by typing in sheets.new, if I paste, you can see it comes in super wonky. And I don't want to deal with the formatting myself. So what I'm going to do is download this PDF. I'll call this class codes file. And I'm going to throw it into ChatGPT by just dragging the file into here. Then I'll say create a CSV with all of these class codes. In column A, have the code itself, i.e. 8834, and column B should have the description. Make it a downloadable file. That's really important here because we want to actually download and then import it to Google Sheets. Once I click enter, ChatGPT is going to start going through the file. And I've had issues in the past where it will only make the spreadsheet with a limited amount of the rows from the PDF. So in this case, once it downloads or gives me a file, I'm going to test it on my computer to see if all the class codes are in there by doing a spot check. And if not, then I'll ask it to redo it. So it says here automatically, if you want every single class code, say the word and I'll regenerate a complete list. So if we use this first list, we can see it actually only made a sample for us. And if you don't read that second part, you might think that this is broken. It only did 18 class codes. So now I need to tell it, create the entire list with every single class code, right? Sort of like an intern. That's how we have to think about it. We have to be very explicit with exactly what we want until it learns that we do want the whole project done every single time. Now I'll give it a few more seconds. We can see that it's generated the whole list now, or at least it says it did. I'm going to click on download the full class code CSV. I'll check it on my computer here. Okay, we can see this one has 158 rows. That's still not correct. I will say there are hundreds. Make sure to go through each line of the PDF. It can be frustrating sometimes to work with different AI tools, so you need to spot check them and explicitly say what you want and how it should correct its mistakes. So here it says you're right, the list is hundreds long. Now there are 689 rows, and we can click on this download. I'm going to select the file. And now we can see a much better document with 690 rows for the 689 classes. Let's check if 8834 is here. Yep, there. Okay, so now if I go back to my blank Google Sheet, I can just click File, Import, and then Upload. From there, I can select my PDF by my CSV by clicking and dragging from my downloads. And then I'm going to click on Replace Current Sheet. We'll import this. I can make a new column for comments, make these bold by clicking Command B or Control B on my keyboard. And then I can just write class codes with comments, WCIRB 2026. And that is how I turned this PDF of 13 pages of class codes into an easy to share, easy to comment on spreadsheet in a few minutes with the help of ChatGPT. If you ever have questions about AI tools, send me a message on LinkedIn or send me an email, ben@bencanhelp.com. Thanks.